Chinese Premier Li Keqiang is stressing his nation needs to put a stronger emphasis on the rule of law. He told representatives at the National People's Congress the government will make it a priority.
We will govern in accordance with the Constitution and other laws and bring all government work in line with the rule of law.
He used the word law about 40 times during his address. But one expert says the term has a different meaning in the country. And he says President Xi Jinping faces a tough challenge proving China is a law-governed nation.
I want to stress that China's concept of the rule of law is unique. It's completely different from that of Western nations.
Professor He Weifeng of Peking University is an authority on China's judicial system. As a legal scholar, he is known for his straightforward opinions, even when it comes to commenting on the country's regime. He has more than 1.5 million followers on Weibo, the Chinese version of Twitter, and his remarks constantly draw the attention of people in China and overseas.
The Chinese Communist Party is considered as a body that transcends the law. Legal revisions and proposals are carried out at the command of the party. The party can revise the Constitution or other laws as it wishes. The party plays a key role in the judiciary. Every court contains a group of official Communist Party representatives. Presiding judges serve concurrently as party secretaries and direct the courts in their capacity as party representatives. And they also make decisions.
Professor He thinks that behind Xi's move to promote the rule of law is a sense of crisis on the part of the authorities. They are concerned that the growing diversity of Chinese people's values could undermine the legitimacy of the Communist Party.
China needs good reasons to convince its people that the country should stick to the current system. The Communist Party cannot rely on ideological slogans anymore. It needs a new way to appeal to the people. I think it sees the rule of law as a new theory it can use to justify its existence. For China, the law is a tool to secure power and govern its people. It has never been a tool intended to limit the party's power. I don't think President Xi actually wants to lead the country to become a society governed by the rule of law in any real sense. That's probably the furthest thing from his mind.
He reminds us of China's repeated persecution of liberal lawyers and academics. As an example, he cites the case of Liu Xiaobo, a human rights activist and Nobel Peace Prize winner who has been imprisoned since 2009 for allegedly inciting state subversion.
The government has been tightening control over the ideology of academics. They've been putting pressure on us to resist the Western concept of law. I myself have recently received several warnings from state-affiliated media. The authorities have just declared that they will govern the country according to the Constitution and law. As a law professor, I intend to put forward a concrete definition of rule of law from an expert's perspective. And, most importantly, I'm determined to point out the authorities' mistakes.
The big question is whether China will be able to develop into a country that is governed by law. He says it is difficult to predict future developments, but he will continue to express his opinions candidly.